Chiefs look to keep this drive humming. Run in the red zone. It's Love. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get to him as he throws. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding him.
And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Drones. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this.
Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Split backs here. Motion from the back. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Swings it out to his running back. Smashes ahead. Another broken tackle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Second down, he'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's locked. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Uncorks it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Drones. With the catch, it's Daniels. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
He'll throw on third down. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Got room at the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Drones. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown Seminoles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
On the move from inside his 5. But the ball pops out on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Got a man, it's Anderson. It's a running room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Hokies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Well, just as you would take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Drones. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody.
He's got it inside the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's live.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He had know where to go with the ball, guys. And the defense is in nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in, it's Haynes. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Locke. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Anderson.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
On the move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Goes to the option. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter.
And how about the defense coming up big on things short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
That's caught. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Fires to the tight end. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown Seminoles. I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are two great teams. We talked about it all week. Mirror images, going at it. Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
Every play magnified in the fourth quarter, and you just get the thing tied up, and the kickoff goes out of bounds to give up field position. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left.
Timeout, Florida State.
Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth quarter drive to break a tie. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
And why would you not go back to him? I mean, he's caught everything thrown his way. He's been the focal point of this offense. They need a play late in the football game. They find him again. If I'm this defense, I got to make sure I'm doing everything I can to take him away.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under fire. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
And how about that play by the defense on a critical fourth down? The opponent decided not to kick a field goal. I know things haven't always gone great for you defensively in this game, but when you needed to make a play, you stepped up and you did it, and you've now given the ball back to your offense with an opportunity to go down and win this game.
He's out of bounds after picking up 17. Got to save every precious second. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. He fires a bullet to the right. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get it started here in overtime. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Levin. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to barrel in.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He's looking to throw. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
1st down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you can tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
A critical 3rd and goal here, and you have to think they're getting the ball in position to try that game-winning field goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to walk it off with a chip shot field goal here in overtime. Right down the middle. The kick is good. A game winner in overtime.